Hello friends, welcome back to my tantalizing bites. Today we are showing you how to make aloo samosas 3 ways. We're going to start off by making wonton samosas. Then we're going to do spring roll sheet samosas. And finally, we're going to do empanada samosas. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can stay updated on all of my latest videos. We're going to start off with the potato filling. I have 6 potatoes that I have boiled and I'm going to mash these up, but I don't want to mash them up into a smooth paste. I do want to have some chunks in there so that we have a nice texture to our filling. We are going to finely chop 1 small onion. Finely chop a small bunch of cilantro. And I'm going to chop up 2 hot serrano chili peppers, but you can leave these out if you don't want it to be too spicy. Now let's heat up a couple of tablespoons of oil on medium heat and saute our onion. We only need to saute this for just about a minute. And we're going to add a tablespoon each of cumin and red chili flakes, a teaspoon each of red chili powder, garlic powder, ginger powder. We're going to add a tablespoon of coriander powder and half to 1 teaspoon of garam masala and chaat masala. We're going to quickly saute this for just about 30 seconds. Next, we are going to add those green chilies that we just chopped. And again, these are optional. Just saute for another 30 seconds. Now we are going to dump in those mashed potatoes. Add some salt to taste. I added about 1.5 teaspoons, but you can add as much or as less as you'd like. We are just going to give this a quick mix. After this has been nicely mixed, we're just going to saute it for just about a minute, and then we're going to turn off the heat and add our cilantro. Once this has been nicely mixed up, we're going to set it aside and let it cool off before we can start using it as a filling. And I have also left you in my description box my recipe for ground chicken filling for samosa. So do try that out if you want to try something other than potato filling. Now we're just going to take a couple of tablespoons of all-purpose flour mixed with 1/3 cup of water. We're going to set this aside. This will help us seal our samosa. Start with the wonton sheets. We're going to take 1 sheet and we're going to place 1 teaspoon of the potato filling in the middle. Now with your finger, you're going to apply a little bit of the flour water mixture on only 2 sides. Fold it over and then press down until you have sealed the edges. There you go, our wonton samosa is all ready to be fried. It took like 10 seconds to make this. It was so easy, and these fry up very fast. In just a few seconds, they turn golden brown and crunchy. You're just going to place them in hot oil, and in under 30 seconds, you're going to have a batch of samosas ready. Now let's get started with the spring roll sheet samosas. Take 1 spring roll sheet, and only on half of the sheet, we're going to brush that flour paste that we made, just like so. Now you are going to fold this over so that you have a rectangle. Press down the edges so that it gets sealed up. Now, once the edges are sealed, you're going to take one end and fold it over to make a triangle shape. Now, fold it over one more time to make another triangle. Now we have a square. So now we are going to brush some more of the flour paste on this side and just fold it over. Press down to seal. We have a perfect little cone for our potato filling. We're going to add a tablespoon of filling into this now. Now we are just going to brush a little more of that flour paste that we had made to help seal the end. It over and press down gently. Make sure that there are no holes or no openings, otherwise the oil will get absorbed into the samosa when you fry it, and that is not going to be pleasant when you bite into a samosa that is just dripping with the oil. These fry up pretty fast as well, not as fast as the wontons, but quite fast. You're just going to fry these in hot oil until they are nice and golden and crunchy. Now I'm going to show you how I make my favorite kind of shortcut samosa with empanada sheets. You're just going to take one sheet and press it down a little, just roll it up to make it a little thinner. Now cut it in half. Now fold this up to make the ends meet. Press firmly to seal. Once this is sealed up nicely, you will have a cone shape for the filling. Now let's add a tablespoon and a half of the potato filling. Now let's just seal the edges by just pressing them down gently. You can also use some of that flour paste to help seal the ends. And there we go. We have this perfect empanada samosa that took us barely any time to make. We are going to fry these in hot oil until they're nice and golden brown and crunchy. And there you go. Look how perfect these samosas are looking. I am a big fan of samosas, but I'm definitely not a fan of all the hard work that goes into making homemade pastry for the samosas. So try out these shortcuts, see which one you like the best, and enjoy it with these chutneys. Don't forget to check my description box for the chutney recipes and the keema filling. And I will see you next time with some easy recipes. Bye!